Okay, just quickly a little bit about who you are and...
I'm Jeff Smith, the head teacher at the Guernsey Grammar School and Sixth Form Centre.
Okay, and what's today all about then?
Well, today we've come over to, yesterday we came over to Hulme Grammar to play a series of football matches. Last year, for the first time in over 45 years, Hulme Grammar came over to Guernsey because our boys were evacuated to Hulme Grammar during the Second World War. So we'd found out a lot of information about what happened in the past and decided that we'd like to invite the school over last year. They did. They came over, played some games. We awarded a trophy, which we actually won last year, and then we've come over to repay that gratitude this year.
Brilliant. So last year was a complete success then, was it?
It was, yes, because we wanted to get back in touch with the school. We actually invited a lot of the old boys of the Guernsey Grammar School who had actually been evacuated during the war. And there were about 10 of them who turned up, who we managed to find, and they told the stories. They watched the matches on the side of the pitch, but also told the stories of what had gone on during their evacuations.
Would you be able to give us a brief anecdote of one of the stories, maybe something that did go on?
Well, one particularly sad story was the fact that one of the gentlemen had been put up with a local family, and they'd been bombed during the night, and their own child had died, and the evacuee, the child from the grammar school, had survived. So a very, that was the sort of situation they were in at those times, and a very difficult situation for that family, obviously.
Wow. Have any of the old boys come over with you this time?
No, they haven't come over with us. Basically, what we will do is we will bring them back in when we do the event over in Guernsey, because a lot of them are a bit frail and too old to travel, quite a few of them.
So is that likely to happen next year then, though?
Yes, we hope so. We hope to do this each year now. It might change from just soccer, it might change to different sports. We've already had a conversation about cricket today. So we intend to meet up once a year. That's the plan.
How important do you think that games like this are for relations?
I think sport is a great way of developing pupils socially and their own personal skills, and I think football is a great way to show that. When the boys came across in the Second World War, some of them actually ended up playing for local football teams. 2 players ended up playing for Latics, and I think 1 player played for Manchester City. So it's the tradition of the football between the 2 schools as well from the Second World War.
Okay, so do you think this is going to be a tradition that carries on?
I think so. I think certainly the principal and the headmaster at Guernsey are very keen to keep it going. And myself and Christopher were very much keen to keep it going. So I think perhaps we'll try a warmer period of the year and maybe swap sport, maybe try cricket or something like that. But I think it's a tradition that we should keep going because the ties between us and the grammar school are very, very important. It's not been ideal. We'd all rather be playing 11-side football, and I know if that had been the case, then you would have won. But as it is, at 7-a-side, I believe that the champions are Guernsey Grammar. So I'd like to congratulate them. Well done, boys. So if the captain, the first team captain Dan, whenever you are, can come forward. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, right. There are Man of the Match awards available. I will select the seniors, Guernsey Grammar School. The person that seemed to be showing the most skill and very quick feet, centre forward, I believe, is the number 2 here. So, Will. Okay, right. So, you, Jamie. Then the juniors, Mr. Hirsch, would you like to pick the...
Right, again, I've gone for somebody who was all over the pitch, and I mainly saw only one pitch, but I think this is the case, and I gave it to Little Ed. I thought Ed was very decent on.
I saw both games, the guy with the vision and the touch, exactly in front of goal.
just on behalf of Hugh, can I thank all of you from Guernsey coming across. I know you enjoyed yourselves last night at Old Trafford. I hope you've had a good trip. Like I say, I'm sorry for the weather, but we very much appreciate you coming across, and we very much appreciate your hospitality last year, 12 months ago, those of you that were involved last year. So thank you very much. Have a very safe journey.
Gents, before you go, I'd just like to say a huge thanks to Mr. Marshall. He's put in countless hours of work to enable us to come here, and then when the weather turned bad, even more time was spent organising this fixture, organising, and I know he wasn't that happy about organising the tickets for Manchester United for us, but that happened. Just everything that's happened, we haven't spent any time kicking our heels yet. Everything we planned to do has been cancelled. So the fact that all comes down to the fact it's been lots of time and effort, in particular in a very, very busy week at school. The rest of the staff here know that being inspected at school is stressful enough as it is without having to organise this. So I want everyone to give them a huge round of applause because although this is all the players,
certainly on behalf of Oldham Hulme Grammar School, I would very much like to thank the grammar school from Guernsey to come across to play football, and I hope they've had an enjoyable 2 days.